Hi, starting out with the soulfoodcookbook.com blog and the Soul Food Cookbook YouTube channel. Today I want to show you a recipe from my blog called Bar-B-Que Meatloaf, because what could be better than barbecue and meatloaf together? So let me show you the ingredients. Okay, here are all the ingredients for this recipe. I've got 2 pounds of very lean ground beef. That's a 90-10 ground beef there. I've got 1 cup of breadcrumbs. I'm using whole wheat for mine. I have 1 large egg. I have half a cup of barbecue sauce. I'm using Sticky Fingers Memphis Original barbecue sauce for mine. You can use any barbecue sauce if you're choosing. I'm using, as the recipe calls for, a salt substitute. I'm using a teaspoon of Mrs. Dash, the original blend of Mrs. Dash. I'm using 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm using 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I'm using 1 teaspoon, which is the equivalent to 1 clove of minced garlic. And I'm using a 1/4 cup of diced up red onion. So basically I'm going to combine all of that. I'm going to get it into the loaf pan here, and then I'll put it in, after I get my form, put that into the baking pan and put it into the oven. The recipe calls for 275 degrees for a gas oven, 350 for a electric oven. I'm going to go with 300 in my gas oven, and you cover it and you bake it for 1 hour 15 minutes, and you see what you get on the end. So I'm going to bring you back after I've got this all together and start forming it and whatnot. Okay, so I've got my ground beef all mixed up with all the ingredients here in the bowl. I'm going to get that formed and shaped, and then I'm going to put that shaped meat into the baking pan, and that's what's going to go into the oven. So just going to take this, plop it down in there, get that shape real quick. Now we got that nice loaf shape from the loaf pan. Just flip that over right into the pan here. And I've got my aluminum foil that I'm going to cover with. Get that nice and wrapped. Like I said, I'm doing 300 degrees, although I have a gas oven. For electric, you might want to use 350. And that's going to go for 1 hour, 15 minutes, then I'll test the temp on it. So next I'm going to put this into the oven and show you that. Alright, so now I'm going to put that covered meatloaf into the oven for the 1 hour, 15 minutes. Make sure my foil is down there. Alright, we'll come back in 1 hour, 15 minutes and have a look. Alright, so that 1 hour, 15 minutes is up. I'm going to open things up and test temperature on the meatloaf. Bar-B-Que meatloaf, to be specific. Looks kind of underdone there, possibly. Let's see what the meat thermometer has to say about this situation. Oh, but it is done. It's a little red because it was covered. It's just red because it was covered, but look at that temp. Very well done. 200 degrees in there. Probably could have done the 275 as recommended in the recipe. I'm going to get this out. I'm going to get this into another container so it's not swimming in those juices. And I'll bring you back for the taste test. Alright, so there's our finished product. I'm just going to get a piece on a plate and do the taste test. Alright, just want to show you as I get a piece off of here. Still steaming hot. I'll show you the interior. Nice and well cooked. Now it's taste test time. Alright, so here we go. Very hot. Gotta make sure I don't burn myself here. And of course, if you wanted some ketchup or something, you could put that on there, but I want to taste this piece straight as is, just to check out how the recipe turned out. Very good. You can taste the hint of barbecue sauce. And basically, what's going to make this recipe is the type of barbecue sauce you use. Use your favorite barbecue sauce. I taste this nice Memphis barbecue sauce flavor. It tastes good. And everything's nice and tender. So, try it with your favorite barbecue sauce. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel. You can share this video with your friends. And good eating.